twice, but 3 times. I didn't think it was allowed, but he doesn't care. He's taken over. He's going to be president for the next 25 years if he had his way. He's going to change the constitution and he's going to be permanent president. This is somebody who has not just competed in speech competitions. Somebody who's competed and won. And competed and won at many, many levels, all the way up to division, area division, district, and a district winner. How many times? 10, 20 times at this stage, 50 times. I'd like to welcome on stage Ranjith Venkatesh.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. You know, when you have such big footsteps to follow. I am a Prostmaster. Prost? What? Are you one of them who goes on stage and says, Eins, zwei, drei, Prost?
Super.
No.
Super.
Super, yes, that too. No. See, I came from the Heidelberg Toastmasters. And I came all the way to Munich in 2005. And I joined this club called the Munich Prostmasters. In the beginning, I wasn't even sure if it was a Toastmasters club. But then I had an opportunity to do my first speech, the 10th speech on the Competent Communication Manual. And the title of the speech was Never Give Up. I had to inspire people. I was afraid that they would be in a food coma. They would be in a dessert coma like right now. But then, I was wrong. I was talking about my support systems. I was talking about my family, my friends, my wife. And I finished off the speech saying, when you have your support systems, you will never, 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 ever give up. And then there was silence. I thought I had not inspired them at all. But then, to my surprise, a few of them stood up and gave me a standing ovation.
Oh.
And for this, for a Toastmaster who came from the corners of Heidelberg to the big city of Munich, it was something different. So when I went out on that day and I said, I am a Prostmaster, people said, yes, that is a place where you go and learn how to communicate. Now from there, take me all the way to 2012 and 2013. I was a software developer. My company trusted me with 3 people, with 5 people. But then Toastmasters came along and said, do you want the responsibility of 80 Toastmasters? Do you want to be responsible for the lives and future of 80 Toastmasters?
Wow.
I said, oh, let me think about it. Yes, let me do it. I was area director.
Wow.
And for the first time, till then I thought my club was everything in the world. I was a frog in the well. But then as area director, they gave me an opportunity to go and visit 3 other clubs and 1 club in Regensburg. And I had to go and visit them 8 times in 1 year. And that kind of changed me. That changed the way I looked at Toastmasters completely. Because till then, I was in 1 club, I was learning to speak in 1 club, thinking my club was the best. But the moment I went and visited all the other clubs, you realized each club is like a solar system. Right? There are personalities, there are speakers, there are leaders. And on that day, when I visited the club in Regensburg and I took the train and came back, when I said to myself, I am a Prostmaster, that's when I realized This is a place where they let you lead, where leaders are made.
No.
And for the fact, see, I told you about me taking responsibility for the lives of 80 people. This room has people who has taken responsibility for more than 80 people. Inega here was division director, taking responsibility for how many? 800 people? 1,000. There you go. 1,000. And there you have Stefan Grus, you have Tobias Schlosser, and district directors. You were responsible for the lives of how many people? 3,500. Right? So when I say I'm a Prostmaster, it's a place where you learn to communicate and to lead. Fast forward to 2022. The stage was Lübeck. And the district director was Stefan Cruz. And there was Lukas Leibisch and Stefan Sachau on stage, and they were announcing the results for the international speech contest. Now, Mel told you that I had been president for 3 times, and I'm very proud to have been that. But then this was also the 3rd time I was in the international speech contest finals. And it always went the same way. They announced the 3rd person and I clap. They announced the 2nd person and I clap. And normally they announced the 1st and I clap for somebody else. And I thought all good things come in 3 and it's going to happen the 3rd time. But then they announced the winner, and in Lübeck, I won the district contest. The Munich Prostmasters gave me my 15 minutes of fame. I hope I get another 15 minutes later in life. But it was also very special because on that day, my wife was there to witness it. So it made it all the more special. So when I go out and then I say, I am a Prostmaster, Prostmasters is a place where you learn how to compete. It is a place where champions are made. You remember, in the beginning I was telling you about support systems. My support systems back then, 2006, was my family, my friends, and a wife. But right now, 2024, I have one more support system to add to that. And that will be the Munich Prostmasters. And when I say it is a support system, I mean something more, right? Support systems help you to never give up. But I'm going to turn it around and I say, this is a club that I'll never give up on.
Oh.
This club has managed to stay for 25 years. To quote Christopher, I was going to quote John F. Kennedy, but then I saw Christopher talking and I said I need to use Chris here. 25 years of teaching how to communicate, to lead, to compete. In Christopher's words, you can say mission accomplished. But maybe there is a bit more. You know, when I look at each and every one of you, maybe just by being an active member, maybe by just standing up and being an officer when called to serve, maybe by helping to organize a 25-year anniversary, you can take this club to the next 25 years. And then when you go out and stand out there, you would possibly raise your glasses and say, I am a Prostmaster.
Thank you, Ranjith. Fantastic stuff. Now we're going to change. We're going to change a little bit. Now we have a new